Okay, you're good.
Okay, welcome to the Historic District Commission. We can introduce ourselves.
Elizabeth Moss.
Mike Ballard.
Arlene Tunny.
Martha Ball.
Bill Cook.
Martha Ball.
The only thing on our agenda this evening is the new Shoreham House, Plat 6, Lat 104, fire number 53 Water Street. Application by Todd McGarry for the new Shoreham House to replace a window with a door. So make sure your green light is on.
I'll be Eric from the courthouse and returning drawing, should ask for the more detail and the two different options for a chance to look at it. I don't know if there's one to prefer over the other.
Thank you for doing that. It makes it a whole lot clearer.
Right for the process.
I think A5A is my preference. It's simple and it goes with the massing of that part of the building.
I would concur. The building, when you go and look at the building, it's really quite small. And I don't think could stand a whole lot of extra architecture. So the simpler, the better.
Any other thoughts? What did you say?
A5A.
I tend to agree. I think the simpler one.
Yeah, try and keep the size, that size, so the whole one. Maybe bigger than this, like this one.
Can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Is your light on? Oh, couldn't hear that.
I got a green light.
Oh, no, now it's on. I agree with you. I think that's the best of the two. I know we wanted to have two different drawings, but it doesn't, overwhelm that little section there. It keeps it similar but separate in terms of the way it looks and kind of blends in. And
It doesn't get too fussy.
no, we're just trying to put a door in. We're not trying to change more than having an opening there to be able to have access.
Well, you have a 5-foot wide opening, which is fine.
Mhm.
I would make a motion to approve A5A on Plat 6, Lot 108, fire number 53 Water Street. It's in keeping with the architecture of the existing building and the fact that this is a different section of that building.
I agree. I don't think this has any adverse effect as proposed, and I would second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Findings of fact.
Findings of fact is that it's a historical building and this is in keeping with the historical nature of the building.
Do we know when this addition was done? Because this is not, it's work done to the non-original part.
All I can say for certainty is there are a number of additions that were put on. The original building didn't have, like so many on the front street, didn't have the storefront at all. And I'd have to look back to figure out which was which and where. But there have been, it's sort of the history of this building is renovations and good job on the front of it. Thank you very much.
Windows, yes.
Nice to
Who's doing
see
the
that happening.
What's that?
Who's doing the work?
My partner has a crew of guys that doing the works for us. They do a lot of that.
So we voted and we have findings of fact and enjoy.
Go for it.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
You vote?
No.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You too. And you all.
We have our annual meeting calendar. I would prefer 5 o'clock instead of 6 o'clock for our meetings.
I'm okay with whatever you prefer. I just want all of the meetings to be at one
I
time.
agree.
If
Yeah.
that's okay with everybody, whichever time you pick, it could be 4 o'clock, it could be 5, it can be 6, whatever you want. I'm just asking it be the same for the entire year.
Why would that be?
The switching of the times, you're the only board that I clerk that switches the times.
Uh-huh,
And it's hard to remember sometimes
I see.
with the change.
Said that
I do send out a lot of reminders. It's more to remind myself just as much as you guys.
Yeah.
I would just prefer one time if that's okay.
It should also, there should be continuity for a town meeting. Yeah, 5's fine.
You can go home and have dinner, yeah.
Oh, that's absurd.
People that come, if they want to make a 7 o'clock vote, they can get out.
Correct. That's also, I mean, especially coming into the winter time.
Right.
Right. Maybe that's why we were switching it before. I mean,
I'm sure that probably was part of it, but
yeah.
said,
I mean,
don't see any objections to 5 o'clock on for it.
yeah.
yeah.
I am
Okay.
too.
So our meetings will be at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Can you check the no conflicts with any?
Yeah,
I did check, I changed September's. I moved it by a week because of
Yom Kippur.
one of the
Yeah.
Jewish holidays.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I double checked you.
I appreciate it.
Okay, and then the only other thing we have is the approval of the minutes, from October 27th.
Which there are copies. I don't know if Bill and Martha got copies.
Yes, I think they did. Here you go.
My question for number 3, this Sparrow Aaron Matthews. I know that they submitted the application with the whole parking area, but then the parking area became moot because they're not doing it.
I did
So
put,
they didn't amend their application, the application still
Right.
stands, so that's why.
but I did put in there that
they're
it,
not doing it.
that they're not doing it because we didn't amend the application, no. I didn't realize how much.
Clarify that, because you say there's no shell parking area, but in fact, they removed any kind of.
I can change it to no designated parking area.
Well, they do have a parking area, but it's just dirt.
Right.
Right, but it's ad hoc dirt, I mean, there's no
No
landscape.
no designated parking.
Right.
Yeah, I can change, no designate, okay.
That would be
That's a
clear,
good, yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Then it's like, oh, we made the application.
Yeah, I can do that. And please check. I did these ones right after that meeting, so I wouldn't forget anything because it was a lot of stuff in that meeting. So I may or may not have missed something.
Yeah, that whole shell thing, and that's an interesting, evolution thing. People used to have shells in the driveway, even when I was a little kid. People who did a lot of shellfishing lived off what they got out of the
Right.
pond. And they didn't have 12 vehicles coming in and out all the time. It wasn't ever an issue. And once they started making them in the parking lots and everything looked good at first and then it just spread all over and was a mess. Ought to be outlawed.
We haven't heard anything back about the spring house.
Nope, not yet.
I think one thing we also mentioned on this spring house, and correct me if I'm misremembering Martha and everybody. I thought we were gonna also check with the state about, since this is an individual listed national register.
Right, well, I think it's.
Part of the.
My notes had that we were waiting for him to give us the information and then calling
Okay.
because we needed whatever from his lawyers. So my understanding was we needed that first. Yeah.
That's not an individual.
It's not, okay.
It's an agreement that went back and they were going to, they were talking about building on more of the land than they did. And there was a payment from the state to keep not just the land, I guess they sold the land parcel. It mainly was a preservation easement on the hotel and the lawn in particular. And that's, I don't know if that
even has some, sunset on it, but it's with the, that. What I just call preservation, because it's easier, obviously.
He was gonna provide the paperwork
Got it.
Yeah,
and then we were gonna go from there.
okay, do I have a motion to approve the minutes?
Just doing one final check.
Okay. I have one comment, and it's about, it's moot now because we've approved McGarry, but it says here, Mark Valancourt liked the plans, and then, Mike made a motion to postpone, and the reason he made the motion to postpone is we didn't think the plans were adequate.
But Mark said
He would have.
specifically that he liked the plans as was.
He was prepared to vote.
Yeah.
Right. But
So I can word that differently if you want me to.
and then it says until both options could be provided, and so it doesn't say that we asked him for another option.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can change that. It's not moot. I still have to put it in the
It's
record.
already done,
No, I know, but for that one, that's fine. I can put that in.
You're talking about taking out something that was said because
No, I'm not talking about taking out anything. I'm adding
what do we,
Clarifying.
where are we?
6.
Todd McGarry.
So you're just adding that,
That you asked for two options.
We asked for, yeah,
an alternative
There
option.
should be something after, or
Right.
like the plans as presented
right.
before I'm making a motion to.
We're showing additional option because he only showed us one option that evening, didn't he?
Right.
Yes.
So maybe that would clarify it, that there was a motion.
Why are we postponing it?
Right.
Doesn't say in the minutes, why are we postponing?
For.
Oh, okay, all right.
Architectural details
Yeah.
and
That's-
another option.
Right.
Okay, I can, so. All right, architectural details.
And a simplified option, I think you were looking for.
Do you want me, would simplified option be better? Yeah.
So.
Okay, do you want me to change Mark's, what I wrote about?
No, what you
That's
said
accurate.
about Mark is fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Then, so we have a motion to approve those with the changes?
Do I have a second?
No.
I'll second.
Oh,
I can't.
Who made the first one? Did you?
I-
Okay. Okay.
All in favor?
And now we're, yeah.
And Bill's abstaining.
Okay, we have two other things which are not on this,
Hold on.